Hello and what is up, everybody? Welcome back to an FTB Unstable. How's it going? Hopefully you guys enjoyed last episode. I am going to, couple notes. I'm going to stick with the webcam for a little bit. I do still want to appreciate your feedback and stuff like that. Disliking the video, it isn't really giving good feedback because I don't know if you're disliking it because of something I did in it, or the quality, or the webcam, or this and that. Your comments were wonderful, though. I do appreciate them, and they were all heard. Trust me on that. I have heard every single one of them, and I do appreciate that kind of feedback. It's something that I'm going to play around with for a little bit. We'll see. There were a couple good notes, though. One of them was it blocked some of the Tinker's HUD, as you can see here, which is a little troubling and definitely something that I don't want to happen. So we could potentially move it. Oh, I'm not supposed to be showing that either. That's fine. I was playing around with some of my stream settings as well, so you know, one of those things. Now we could move the webcam down, for example, to here, like so. It might be a little bit less distracting down there, but the thing is, when it's down there, it's going to block chat, right? So now you can't see the chat. So I don't know. Let me know if there's a difference there, if you like something better. But this way it won't block the HUD and all that kind of stuff. Also, one other thing, if I do look to my right, well, it's my right, it might be left on the screen. That's just me looking at my other monitor, where I'm actually watching the recording and my webcam and all that kind of stuff live. So anyways, on to the episode after our quick little thing. So last episode, oh my god, how sweet was that? We got the ghast caught. A couple of notes on that. If you're doing this in your own 1.1 world, there's a lot of things that I recommend you do better that I learned about after the fact. One of them being a gravity potion. Yes, potions, useful. You can also put them in arrows, which could be useful because you have to weaken it anyways. But yeah, a gravity potion pulls flyers down to the ground. Well, that would have been useful. Throw that or shoot the ghast, and they would have fallen to the ground where you could capture them. Anyways, we'll just ignore that, but maybe you guys can use that to your advantage a lot better. Anyways, let's get our angel ring. This is the thing that we've been trying to get for quite some time, and it is time to actually get the angel ring. I've already prepped the entire recipe right here, and voila, we are getting it. Good. Oh, we get to keep the lassos. Oh, good stuff. I like that. All right. We are really lacking storage at the moment. Okay, now I guess the next step, do we put it on? No. It just stays in our inventory. Okay. Does that mean... Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello. We are flying. Oh, yes. I like it. I like it. Now for a quick test. Let's go over to our base over here. All of this should still be loaded. Luckily, we have the slime boots on, so if we do fall, it's not a big issue. I want to see if chunk loading is required for this thing or not. I would assume so. That's just the way that Minecraft has always worked. If your chunks aren't loaded, you're not going to, you know, be able to fly or do anything like that. So we're just going to head on over to Quetzy's base here, unload our chunks, and see if we can still fly, because that is one of the goals. The other thing that we can do is we can try going into the nether to see if that still works as well. So far, so good, though. I'm still flying. I am still flying. So that is positive. That is definitely positive. Yeah. Also, another quick note, a lot of people are wanting me to play a 1.10 mod pack called All the Mods. And apparently it's quite a good mod pack. Basically has more mods than Unstable and stuff like that. This is something that I would consider. The only problem is I have too many series at the moment. So I might have to make some hard decisions at that point in time. More than likely, it would be things like Inventions and Sky Factory. This series isn't going anywhere. I'm actually really enjoying my time on Unstable. And we just got Flight, so yeah. Yeah, this is great. Okay. I don't know if it needs to be chunk loaded or not. I guess the next test, let's go into the Nether and see what happens there. See if that's a requirement or not. No. Okay. We are flying in the Nether too. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I like what I'm seeing. This is good news. Now, I have also heard that there does sometimes mess up where you fall. So, do be a little bit careful. That could be a bug. I've seen other people have situations with that. But yeah, see, hi Gast. How's it going? And the ghost thing? Yeah, what about now, buddy? How do you like me now? Yeah, you don't like me very much anymore, do you? I can just fly right up to your face and get your gas tears. Lovely. Why is there an Enderman in here? Hello, Enderman. I just had to. Alright, so Flight seems to be operational, which is great. And this is going to lead us into, well, first of all, I want to get our, I want to get our modular storage stuff set up, fix some of our storage needs, and I also want to work on, let's see, starting on the next part of the build. Now that we can fly, it should make building this next section, which is going to be about 4 times larger than the previous sections, that much easier. Can I kill these things? Why can't I kill these things? They're so annoying. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to, let's head on back and let's work on our modular storage. Getting some of those storage tiers and all that kind of stuff, because now that we have the quartz, we're good to go on that. Alright. Man. That nether portal seems loud. Doesn't that nether portal seem loud? I think it's blocks, though, which is kind of a sad point. Anyways, let's keep on trucking here. So we got that, and we did get a magma cream as well. I'm running out of storage, people. Running out of storage. Okay, so we need to get the the storage module tiers for our modular storage systems. So let's get our tier 1. So we're going to need quite a few oak chests. It does have to be oak chests. I don't believe the spruce or anything like that will work. We're going to need some golden nuggets, which we have. We're going to need some iron, which we have. And I think I have a couple in my bag. I do have a couple oak chests. Alright. And, of course, the quartz, the thing that we were after. So let's get... Oh, and a little bit of redstone. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Alright, so we should be able to get 2 of them, anyways, ready to go. And this is at least a decent start. Now, I don't think I'm going to stick with the tier 1. I think I'm instantly going to upgrade to the tier 2. And then I think I'm going to instantly upgrade to the tier 3. Because we do have the resources that can accomplish those goals. So, let's get that done here immediately. So we're going to need a decent amount of these. So let's get 16 oak. 16 oak should work. Get some oak chests going. We are going to need another one of you. Good. And then we're going to start on the tier 2. Now those are gold ingots, nether quartz. Okay. Gold ingots, nether quartz, etc. So this will become, and some more redstone. I think it, no, I only need 3, and then I'll need 3 of these. That's right. Okay, so, boom. We're going to immediately upgrade to the tier 2s. Good, and good. And then I want to upgrade to the tier 3s. So those are blocks of quartz, blocks of gold, though. That part's a little troubling. The blocks of gold is expensive. And I don't really have that much gold. Well... We need 6, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Alright, we can do that. We can get the 6 blocks of quartz. Awesome. Okay, and let's go to the tier 3. I think that this is going to be worthwhile overall anyways, so we can then install these in there, and now it shows you that we can have 300 different stacks in this thing. So I believe it's 100, 200, and 300, understandably so. So I think my next goal is to basically pull out everything that's in our inventories, chests and whatnot that's lying around, and start inputting them into our modular storage. So this guy here is going to be basically a little bit of everything. I have those in there, which I don't need, which is nice that you can search. But we can start storing all of our goods away. This is going to at least reduce our footprint of our storage capabilities. In the future, we can actually filter all of these things so you could make them into like barrels and stuff, so that they could only hold one item or anything like that. So that might be something that we do a little bit later on, is more of a filtered and also even a remote system where you can access it remotely, which would be pretty sweet. There's also a little crafting table in here, which is awesome. The ability to craft while in this system is a thing, so that's very good. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to keep on clearing out all of our stuff here, cleaning up our chests and all of that. The other cool thing is, at the moment, this thing doesn't require power. Nope, no power required for this storage. So a little expensive, but no power requirement, and makes for a great little storage system. So you can see as well, there's the little green bar on the front. As you can see, we have 81 different items in here, and every time I'm putting in a new item, it's obviously going up, but we can have up to 300 different items per storage system. So we have quite a bit of room available to us for this system. The other thing now too is we can actually pipe in all of the items directly into one of these storage systems. This guy probably will take you instead of this chest, right? So we can now remove this whole chest, like so, and we can slap down this guy, and basically all that's going to be in here is our prismarine, apples, and fish. Okay, so that's another great way that we can start storing and utilizing these guys as well. It's nighttime. I'm going to go sleep and finish up this storage stuff. Oh boy, nailed it. And we'll be back to complete all that up. Alright, so I just quickly made a hopper and I stored the recipe up here. So, for example, now we can go in here and we can go, okay, we want paper now. So we want paper around like so, with a hopper in the middle, and we can put the hopper in there. And then we can store that recipe as well to get a basic item filter. Then we can just hit craft 1, and now when you hover over, it tells you what is going to be missing. Alright, so you can kind of just craft as you go. So I wanted to get an item filter because I want to attach this guy up as well, because I moved all of our saplings and I'm going to move our wood over here as well. But I want to have this on insert mode, and I do want to have it blacklisted for charcoal, because I do not want charcoal coming into these systems. So as you can see, we are getting charcoal, something that I do not want at this current time. So we're going to then blacklist charcoal. Very good. And that should stop that from going. And the reason being is we have an entire buffer over here of charcoal. This is where I want my charcoal to remain. The charcoal can then distribute to all the generators and the farming tree choppers and all that kind of stuff as necessary. And then also what that means is we're going to start collecting wood once this fills up. The wood should backlog in here eventually, and then start firing over to our actual remote system over yonder. Alright, so I'm going to keep working on this. We're basically breaking stuff and storing stuff, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the system. You can also compact it just by hitting the Z, so you can put, you know, multiple different things in there and then just quickly compact it down if necessary. So far I'm enjoying this modular storage. I think it's going to work out really well for us. The other good thing is we can start storing some of the other things that I've basically been placing all over the place, and yeah, go from there. So yeah, quick little storage stuff. I'm going to remove this whole controller and this whole thing, and yeah, so far so good. I'm liking this already so much better than the drawers, and it's something different too that not everybody uses, so I think that's beneficial as well. So much cleaner, so much better. I like it. One other thing that I haven't made at all yet is a wrench. I really haven't made any sort of wrenches in this world. I don't believe I have a single one in a tool bag or anything. We've just not had the need to use one yet, I guess. I think I want to go with the Get a Wrench. Just off the top of my head, I think that's one of the best wrenches available. So cobble and sticks and some electrical steel, hey? Alright, so electrical steel, I don't think I have any of that. So let's quickly get 3 iron. Let's quickly get some silicon. Oh, we don't have really any. Do we have redstone ore? We do not. We do have sand though. So we'll pulverize up some sand to get some silicon. And then also just a little bit of coal powder. That's going to allow us to get our system in place. Hopefully we get a decent amount of silicon here. We will go with alloys and go. Oh yeah, we got a good amount. Perfect. And that's going to then allow us to get the things that we need. Oh, we're going to need a basic gear first. That guy there. Craft me a basic gear. Good. We can put that away. And then, boom. And, of course, it's going to tell you that we're missing the electrical steel. I know it's becoming nighttime, and I don't really care. I do not care at this point in time. We are pressing on because that's a thing. It's a thing that I'm doing at the moment. Alright, so now we can craft our Yet a Wrench. Very good. Now, can I turn this? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. We can turn you. Perfect! Now I can see everything properly. Good stuff. Better than picking it up and placing it back down and worrying about all of that commotion. I'm going to double check the time on the video. I'm not sure where we're at. It's been a little bit. But I want to double check the time and the quality and all that kind of stuff. The normal stuff that I do. I don't know why I'm telling you about it. But then I want to actually start on our next section over the water here. It's going to be so much easier with this angel ring to build on this stuff, because a lot of these items over here, I was like falling down and trying to jump over this to place buttons, and oh, it's going to be so much better. Hi Guardians, keep falling please, thank you. Yeah, so already about 18-19 minutes in. A quick point here as well, I did a few different things. So you can go in list view like we had it before. We can go in a column view so you get double the amount, or you can actually just go by the items themselves. I think I'm going to go by the items themselves just because it seems like we can get more things on the screen at a time, and that's nice. Thick, bevel. Oh, bevel gradient, flat. Oh, I don't know what I like. Let's go with the thick. Sure, we'll go with the thick. Or do we like the bevel? Ooh, bevel gradient? Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with the bevel. It makes the buttons kind of pop out a little bit better, which is good. But yeah, so, and then we can store recipes and all that kind of stuff, and all good things. All good things. So in this one, for example, I do want to store our main building materials here. So let's do this view again. So this is going to be our first one. So that's going to store our sea lanterns in there. The next one that I want to store is, of course, just the prismarine. We're going to store that one in there. And is there any others? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for right now. Saplings. I don't want saplings to be in there. I might I might blacklist that. I might blacklist the saplings from going in that chest as well. And I probably also want to do the wood itself, the oak wood. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to blacklist that as well. And that way we're at least getting some of the things where we want them to go. Just from the automated farms and whatnot. So, you know, the saplings and the oak and all that's going to end up in there. I don't know what this does. The generic storage module. This module extends the modular storage block with support for sorting items in general. Now, I don't know what that does. I decided to make it just to see what it does, but I can't really figure that one out. So that's a thing. The other thing is we could look into the remote stuff with the RF tools. Now there's a remote module, and I'm pretty sure that that can be used in the modular storage block, and it allows for remote inventory access. So that could be pretty cool too. And I think there's even an item that we can get to do this. So let's just try this. Let's give it a try. Let's go like so, and craft 1 and craft 2. I want to craft 2 of them. So this is going to go where? Where can this go? Oh, it can't go in either of these spots? No. Does it have to go in there? Oh, it does. Why would it do that? But then you can't get any storage crafting things. Okay, so that is more just if you want to access them, I guess, more than anything. What happened to my green bar? What happened to my green bar? I don't know. It's fine. Now, you can use these, though, to get ourselves a storage module tablet. And I believe that's the remote one. So you can add it. So we can get this tablet. And then you can, basically you can store things on this tablet and carry it around with you. Or I believe you can get it remotely and get it through, I bet you I had to make these, the remote storage themselves. I might play around with this a little bit and bring you back in. Alright, so the generic storage module, I figured out what it does. It allows you to sort in different ways. So you can just sort on generic type, mod, etc., instead of just name and quantity. The other thing that I did here is I did make a modular storage system. Now, this is really interesting to me because I want to see how this all works. I've never played around with this before, but I have those remote storage modules linked up to the remote ID here. So our actual module is now in here that came from this chest where we had all of our items. And that's linked up to remote ID 2 for the remote storage. So it should be sending all of the items that it's getting, which I connected it up and disconnected this one. So all of the wood and the saplings and all that kind of stuff, which don't appear to be backlogging, which is great, should be going into this remote storage block. And now this remote storage block is finding a way and it's putting it into here. Now, this might work a lot better once you get into the filtering and all that kind of stuff, because I'm trying to figure out how does it decide which one to go into, right? So if this is this chest here, and I make some more of these remote storage modules, which I should do right now. Let's test it while we're at it. We are lacking gold nuggets. We are lacking gold nuggets. Okay. We're lacking gold, period. Holy crikey. Not good. Oh, that's another thing. With this mode, I found that like if you pull out a stack and then you click down, it picks up one of the other ones, which is not great. So we might actually go back to this route. so when you pick up the gold, you can place it back in an empty space, etc. Okay, so gold nuggets. Let's get 2. What? How are you missing gold? How are you missing gold? Where did it go? What happened to my gold? Gold? So where did my gold go? Where did all those items just go? What happened to my items? Gold? Where's my gold? Gold? Uh-oh. What's going on there? What happened to my gold, everybody? I do not know. Is it trapped in some sort of remote abyss? Because there's nothing in there. But this is less now. Gold? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is working right. Gold? I've lost all my gold. And I bet you I've lost a few other things too. Yeah, I've lost a lot of iron and stuff just fiddling around with that. Where did it go? Where did it go? Why did it just disappear? Well, that's not good. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Huh. Well, that's not good at all. That's really concerning, actually. So, maybe not the best way to go at this point in time. That's terrible. Now that I don't have any gold, I can't do a lot of the stuff. I'm going to have to go mining, ladies and gentlemen, and I think that means that we're just going to wrap up here. Let me know if you guys have played around with this and come across that issue, because that's really not good. That's not good at all. That could have been diamonds or something that would have been a lot more valuable. So, again, if you do, or if you do know anything about it, let me know, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I've definitely lost some goods in that process. Alright, just by putting them back in here, which should have remoted them back over to here, shouldn't it have? I don't know. I do not know. Anyways, if you do know what happened to them, please let me know. I would love to find out, because that sucks. Anyways, off to mine, I guess. And have yourselves a good one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys next episode.